Number 4.
4 movies down.
3 to go.
My theory stands true.
Yeah, it's a good theory, and I'm going to add this to my Police Academy headcanon. Okay, 4 is where it became abundantly clear what the issues with the series were.
Yeah.
Instead of writing, let's just write set pieces that have no humor whatsoever, and it costs a hell of a lot of money. And in order to have little tiny jokes, let's create an entirely ludicrous setup by having characters going out of character and everything, just so we can have a bad joke at the end. It's like some parts are just like a series of bad sketch comedy bits.
Well, you know what it's like? It's like Birdemic 2, how he hit every set point exactly that. It's like now they're following the, well, it worked the first time.
Even if you have to have characters acting out of character to do it.
Yep.
Sigh.
Where?
No, in general.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, in Japan.
What?
What?
They're a Japanese metal band.
There?
No, he's
Psy are.
Oh. Well, there you
Is
go.
Sai not that guy from Korea?
No, Psy spelled
No,
differently.
PSY. That's the guy from Korea. But anyway, Police Academy. So, at the end of this one, we had an air chase with hot air
Quiet on
balloons.
set! Go ahead.
We had an air chase and hot air balloons and, you know, World War I biplanes.
With a bunch of people who shouldn't be able to fly them.
Yep. Instead of the water chase.
And this was okay with a jet ski.
The next one's in space.
You get a little bit of a. Okay, maybe you could ride a jet ski without any training. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
You can't fly a stunt plane without training. They're some of the hardest planes to fly.
Yeah, it was like biplanes and shit like that, and it was nice to see though Sharon Stone finally managed to work out how to fly a fucking biplane. It's been 80 years since she tried it at last. Where she embarrassed herself in on Quartermain and
Oh
That's all
yeah,
the
that's
fines.
right.
You're a dick quarter.
Yep.
But alright, so in this one, it's again there was no real bad guy. It was just kind of like, oh, we'll foil Lieutenant Harris, Captain Harris.
Oh, about an hour of the way in, and then suddenly, oh, by the way, we've got ninjas, and they're in the jail, and there's a jailbreak, and cowboys and ninjas escape, and that really sounds like a versus.
Why were there ninjas? That was never adequately explained.
That's the sort of thing you really should have had like a pre-credit sequence showing the ninjas getting captured.
Like maybe it was like, you know, they were in a ninja club or something, and they all got drunk. And were picked up for drunk and disorderly, and that's why they were.
Given how bad they were at fighting, I think that's probably the best.
Why were they
logic.
allowed to retain their ninja costumes?
That's a good. Well, they were only in the drunk tank.
Because they
Or
were
holding
such,
cell.
they were
Yeah.
such bad. They were such terrible things. I think they were just a drinking club called the Ninjas. That explains why they were so bad at fighting.
But even like the booking process requires a mugshot. So they shouldn't have had their faces covered in the cell.
That's true.
Yeah, if
And he
they-
said it was only a holding cell between trial or transfer.
And yeah, if they were only in the like a drunk tank or whatever, then why did they have to do a jailbreak and then escape and try to kidnap like balloons and stuff? They're just giving themselves in more trouble if they were just.
Well, no, the
fucking
ninjas got
totally-
taken on. The ninjas got taken on the pirate ship, by the way.
Yeah, we almost had ninjas versus pirates. How fucking expensive is to hire the fucking Golden Hind?
Couple hundred a night.
So basically, it was a crazy movie.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Crazy Movie. This was by numbers, Police Academy.
No, honey, you have not seen crazy movies. You have seen movies that would actually bring on mental illness. Calling them crazy is underestimating
It's
the
like
power.
It's also slur.
I've also seen Crazy Movies. You ever seen Crewmeister sequence part 3, The Order?
No, but I've seen Where the Dead Go to Die. Ah.
See that's like living inside someone else's schizophrenia.
That's my line.
I know,
I take
it's a
offense.
perfect line for it. The Order is just many levels of what the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
in the Guggenheim
offensive.
Museum.
Oh.
You haven't seen the
I'm
film, it's
not
actually very
schizophrenic, so
apt.
that's how I imagine an alternate perception would be.
It's very
I had my
apt.
perceptions altered. Specifically when I was a little kid and I had to get eye surgery. I had all the kids who got operated on the children's that day. The anesthesiologist made a mistake. We had to stay overnight, and the kind of memories that I have from that time matches up with what we saw in Where the Dead Go to Die. So, as far as I know, from my point of perception, that's what I imagine a skewed perception to be like.
Hi.
You really make me think that paid healthcare is better because, you know, the anesthesiast just made a mistake.
Well, okay, we weren't in any kind of medical danger, but a lot of the kids spiked temperatures, and we were all kept
Yeah.
overnight for observation.
Also, Barbara, if you want to keep
This was
talking,
in
get your
1983.
face on the camera.
No, we can't. We might be violating some kind of Crown prosecutorial.
This is a little bit noteworthy, at least it will be when it comes around to part 7. This was the first time a Police Academy movie used a location which it claimed was overseas, in London.
London.
And also featured the first Police Academy movie which actually featured footage overseas of the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, even though the film's set in California.
Yeah, the Harris and Proctor are in a hot air balloon, which you know can't end well, and oh no, they accidentally shoot a hole in it and they're coming down over the river, but that's okay, they're in a basket. But oh no, it's stock footage of Niagara Falls.
And then the real
Because
footage of
that
Niagara
happens.
Falls, because they had the balloon go over Niagara Falls.
I wonder how much you have to pay the Canadian government to allow to take footage of something over Niagara Falls.
Probably not.
Again, money they could have spent on a writer. And it is nice that finally, the idea that, okay, we have confirmation that Harris and Mauser are in fact the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, they are.
Pretty much.
It doesn't feel
Who
like
fell on the stairs?
nobody fell down the stairs in this one. That is true.
So
Barbara.
minus 10 points for that.
But what it feels like in these movies, it doesn't. The first one felt like they set out to write a movie. These ones feel like somebody's going, guys, I have this really awesome idea. We have biplanes and hot air balloons, and they're chasing each other. Well, have you read a script about it? No. Well, we kind of got this Police Academy franchise we could do that with. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, or they've got ideas for really crappy little jokes, and then they just laboriously set up so they can have their crappy little joke. At least in the first one and the second one, it felt like organic. Vaguely.
Yeah,
The
this
first one was funny.
like this time now you know all the characters, you know all their things, you know pretty much what's going to happen at the end of the scene.
That's why by the 7th one, they're all superheroes. Almost literally.
Where?
They turn into Cossacks.
They do?
They turn into Russian Mounties.
You're a mind.
Yeah, they had credit sequence of Police Academy 7.
Yeah,
And they
but
can all do magical, horse tricks and stuff.
real classics can do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
in
just
the-
turn into them.
So you mean they turn into stunt doubles?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
You know that the Mounties have like really high levels of training for a police force.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, they're like the equivalent of the
Bye-bye.
SAS or the Special Forces.
So if you know about this, you're Canadian, right? Sure.
No, we're not.
The
Kind of quiet on set makes no sense, damn it.
It's quiet now.
yeah, Shards don't turn up, Mahoney is just, the second one's the most
You
noteworthy.
mean Bone Honey.
Ah. The second film might be the most noteworthy.
Or Maboni. We could do it that way.
Possible. The second one might be the most noteworthy because Mahoney did not have a love interest.
What about misogyny?
Oh yeah, that's even better. Well, we just watched a deleted scene where actually he was supposed to.
No, they had the love interest in Sharon Stone, but this one was a case of, hey, I'm Mahoney, I'm Sharon Stone. Blah, 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 blah,
We
this
finally saw Tits McGee's nipples.
Yeah, we did.
So, quick question for the peanut gallery. What the hell is your vendetta against Sharon Stone? You didn't show
I-
me her all through that film.
She was in 2 Alan Quartermain movies in the 80s.
If you have a point to make, get in front of the camera.
No, that's what I said from the peanut gallery.
She was in 2 of them, and she was in a biplane in both of them, and she couldn't fucking fly it.
Oh, by the way,
Now she can fly it.
Here it's
But-
all right, dear. It's
No,
all
my
right.
stunt double was.
for the audience at home, these vlogs are recorded in front of a live, my roommate audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the guys who walk in on us watching all sorts of horrible porn, and then they masturbate in front of the TV, and then we have to wipe the TV. It's disgusting. You disgust me.
No, that's you. You just do it discreetly.
You disgust me.
I
That's
have
impressive.
no stake in this fight.
Oh my
So-
god, Zara, we've done 3 vlogs and I haven't implied that I've done anything illegal.
Oh no, you gotta imply that you blew up a nuclear rape bomb or something.
And
Hey, you know nuclear rape bombs? Do you know how they operate them? I might. Also, my
Alright,
girlfriend's
that's
an
gotta
audience
become
member.
some kind of meme. Nuclear rape bomb creature. Get on it.
This
I don't
is
know, there's a girl on YouTube who keeps insisting that the US government is exploding bukkake bombs over Canada.
Have you ever seen the
What?
EDL guy?
Oh, she has some mental issue, but she's completely paranoid about bukkake bombs, and she keeps reporting on them having been deployed over
Like
Canada.
other people's semen or something?
She doesn't explain.
Have you seen the
Think
EDL
of-
member who was recorded, complaining about Islamic ray guns?
Muslimic ray guns?
Yeah.
That's
That's the
fantastic.
exact quote. This guy who was just interviewing on BBC or something, he was just, He was just talking about, because he was against Muslims, and he was like, yeah, they're bringing the Islamic ray guns. Yeah.
Is that a bit like the flying Qurans?
Yeah, end of international gorillas.
So, do they have powers, or they turn you into a Muslim?
I don't know. I don't think the guy had brain. If there's any luck by now, the guy has exploded.
Whoa! I'm getting to mind like an Islamic Buck Rogers. No, it'd be so great.
Allahu Akbar, motherfucker!
Well, no, he would be all like, I don't know. Yeah, and he would have like a.
He'd tell
Like
the
a
people of
sword
the future.
attachment.
He'd tell the people of the future about halal. And they're like, oh, bitty bitty bitty, Buck, what's this halal? Bitty bitty bitty. And then
Oh no, like he would be walking through like an alien city, and it's gonna be like an alien, be like, and he'd be like, oh yes, I shall stop and give alms, because does not the Quran say that we should always give?
Yeah, because in Buck Rogers, it's always a case of everyone thinks Buck is so crap, and then Buck is always like, oh man, you guys are so crap, and then by the end they all think Buck's awesome, they're doing what he's doing. So by the end of the first season, absolutely everyone, like Tweaky and the fucking robot, the smart robot attached to Tweaky, and Hawk and all have all turned into Muslims. This would be the best TV series ever.
His rocket lands on a mountain, or on a little moon, and he comes out, Salam alaikum, don't worry, leave everything to me.
I was going to make a Brian Blessed Muslim joke there, but then I remembered I'm getting Buck Rogers and Flash Gordon confused.
Oh.
Muhammad's alive!
Muhammad's alive!
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Our 3 Muslim fans are
They're on Jupiter, and they're trying to work out what way Mecca is.
All you have to do is point to Earth, really, wouldn't you? If
That's
you're
My
it.
Earth's always moving.
If you're
How the
Muslim
fuck
and
do you
you're
buy
allowed
that
to
way?
show.
You're gonna get
You
like
gotta-
crazy
like an
anti-gravity
inclined- like an
device.
inclined plane.
You get your gravity like that.
So if anyone who's Muslim or who knows if this has been discussed,
Or as a
show-
Muslim who lives in space, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I want to see Islamic Buck Rogers. This is so good.
Yeah, somebody else if you can draw.
This
Get
would be
on it.
just like the Pakistani show with the burqa wearing superhero. That looked so good. I want to see. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen trailers. I want to see one like this. This would be brilliant.
So Police Academy 4.
Just to be clear, we have no qualms with the Islam religion any more than any other religion.
Oh no, that's true. Because also
Well, like,
a Hindu Buck Rogers is pretty
Well,
good.
that's just one of their holy texts is actually pretty much a sci-fi story. I can't remember which one it's called though. It's not the Bhagavad Gita. It's not that. It's a different one.
The Upanishads?
No, it's like this epic story thing. But the
In
fact
the
that you,
Bhagavad Gita, baby.
but the fact that you had to tell them that you had no problems with Islam, it kind of insinuates that you're a little bit worried on that part. This is why
I'm
I
at the same
never.
point when I'm arguing with Christians. I have no problem.
Oh, I
with
know.
Christians.
It just sounds like a bit like you're like the lady that protests too much. People have complained to me in my videos because I don't say that, and my reply is always,
It was
why the fuck would it
£2.50.
come to my mind if I don't have a problem?
Because you have to say that because, like, I mean, okay, right now Christians in America have this super huge
I
persecution
spent
of
last
Muslims.
night discussing spirituality with a
But
Rastafarian.
Muslims in America
Really?
kind of really
Did
are
you ask him
persecuted,
about
like
the
for
fact
reals.
that they think white people are devils?
I was too stoned.
Who are you talking to?
A white
Because that-
Rastafarian.
That's kind
A
of
white Rastafarian.
Yeah.
Has he read his own holy texts?
Yes, and he also believes in Celtic gods.
Well,
Interesting.
when you're high, really, I mean, anything goes, quite honestly.
I'm just wondering. That's a
Sarah, explain what he believes.
because
Sorry.
in Rastafarianism, if I remember correctly, one of the parts of the holy tenets is that white people are literally devils who were created by an evil wizard to enslave black people because black people are the children of gods. Something along those lines.
I thought that was
He
what the nation
believes
is.
he is,
Very similar.
A shaman?
A Rastafarian, he said.
Aye, but a shaman as well. Like animals come to you and dead people come to you, and if you've got
That's
a
animism. Rastafarianism is
How
monotheistic.
strong is this
he
partner?
doesn't know what he is.
I was making fun.
Oh, it was very strong. It was yellow.
I don't think this
Well,
guy's
that's
beliefs.
Amsterdam.
Wow, cognitive dissonance to the person.
He's a weird guy.
He's dead on though, and he's great on the guitar.
Lovely fella. Just
Um,
strange.
He's kind of cute.
If I'm wrong about
Looks
the,
like
if my understanding of Rastafarianism is wrong, I apologize. Please correct me.
He's a Rastafarian leprechaun, so let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
So
gonna be
Police
4 again.
Academy 4.
LEP Recon.
High Tower did less. Zed got a love interest for some reason,
Yeah.
which was nice because he didn't actually come back from Police Academy 5, 6, or 7.
Oh, that's
Bye
good.
bye Zed.
Oh, Zed was annoying.
This is where the main characters, less and less appear. Until
Although
the
speaking of
7
Bobcat
years.
Goldthwait, if you have not, go see the movie that he wrote and he directed, or he just wrote.
He wrote and directed God Bless
God Bless
America.
America. It's on DVD. It was on Netflix streaming for a while. It's really biting and really great.
It's basically it's like Super without superheroes.
Yeah, if you hate modern American culture and you like Bill Murray's brother, who was a very good actor actually.
Modern America's culture?
His younger brother.
No,
Like
like modern pop culture. Like, oh my gosh, did you see Dancing with the Stars last night?
He's working on Bobcat Goldthwait. I've seen the trailer for his new film and it looks impossibly terrible. So I'm guessing it's a troll work or something. But it's like a found footage movie about Bigfoot, and it looks so fucking awful that it's like, Bobcat, you've done a load of good films like Shakes the Clown and World's Greatest Dad.
Well, do you think it's meant as a parody?
That's what I'm saying. There's something that I'm missing something because it looks like it's just a bad Bigfoot movie. It's called like North something.
Was Bill Nye the Science Guy on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yes, he was.
Oh, cool.
See, they have to have danced. They should have danced to.
Alcohol has started.
Stop it! I was also tired. She blinded me with science.
I had pork pie instead. It was delicious.
I have arteries, so.
I also have arteries.
Hey.
Let's give them a lesbian
So-
scene.
Ooh. Hot lesbian action on flip, y'all.
Is that allowed? Oh god.
Ah!
I want no part in this.
That's how you do it. Anyway, thanks to Kathy for. You like bit my whole mouth.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
That's where you should cut it off.
These movies are burning me out.
I assume it was the bikers that gave us her issue.
Vikings?
Oh, and then the blue oyster showed up again.
Yeah, the Blue Oyster and its benevolent punishment. It was down a different alleyway this time.
Yep, it moves. It moves all the time. It should have been in 5 and 7, but it was not, unfortunately. The exposition music, dance exposition music.
If you remember me stripping
It is,
And everyone.
from the
does.
tux down to bugger all, was that
it's
music?
called the
It's
El
Bimbo.
Bimbo, and it's by no, the band was El Bimbo. It's Bimbo Jet.
No, it said
No,
at the credits,
it's
music
El
El
Bimbo,
Bimbo. is the
as
track.
performed
Oh.
by Jean something or other in his orchestra.
Well, the original's called Bimbo Jet,
Well, I'm just saying.
and it's sort of like a tango version of it. You can find different cover versions on YouTube. It's a wonderful little piece of music. But I gotta have the dance exposition again. It's been a long time. Just need to find a new way to do it because we've done the basic one. We've done someone dancing until they heart attack. We've had
You've had me stripping down to very
naked.
little.
I'm gonna have to have you starting with nothing and then turning
You could do the tap
Close
dance of
back on.
exposition, and you could film it. No, I'm serious. You could do like someone's fingers up, like almost like tuxedo, like color them up like tuxedo pants, a little bit of shoes, and have the tap dance of exposition, and then film the Minion from the top up, going like Lord of the Dance.
If you have any ideas for a new dance of exposition, write the show.
We should have different dances. We have the dance of whimsy and we have the exposition. We need something else, like the dance of unconvincing dubbing or something.
Minion, do the dance of unnecessary dance sequences.
That's it.
Or-
We do that.
What about what about the dance of montage?
Maybe.
That's being
No,
interpreted
that's been
dancing with
done.
stars.
And it would have to be the montage.
I would have to have a montage of different dancers.
Yeah, that's true.
Not just really complicated, especially if we don't have like 5 people there on the day. But
Michael
Yeah.
Flatley is Lord of the Day.
Police Academy 4 wasn't good. And what was really funny is that one of these two, I can't remember which one, decided this was returned to form after 3, but I'm guessing you would drop that idea after about 30 minutes.
After the balloon ride.
But guys, but they did have the 1980s rap by Michael Winslow, who plays Jones. Who's going to see it in Patrol. So, do a dance, and I'm going to dub on the song.
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
Are we done yet? Ow.
Yeah. And there's Baby David Spade.
Oh. He is. He's so young.
I like David Spade.
And his best friend looked like Dr. Munger from Memory Run, but it wasn't. But it wasn't him.
Also, anybody out there who's seen Ugly Betty, stop watching Ugly Betty and go watch Just Shoot Me. It's a much better sitcom, and it's pretty much Ugly Betty done in
Is
the
Ugly
80s.
Betty a sitcom? I thought it was a drama. I've never seen
It's a
it.
dramedy.
Okay. So it was like Ally McBeal.
I never watched it, but yeah, I think so.
You've seen Just Shoot Me, right?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Watch it, you fuckers. It used to be on Channel 4 at like 7 o'clock in the morning when I was getting ready for
It's
school.
probably on Netflix or Hulu or whatever.
Citizens on patrol!
Or Showbox, but that's legally questionable.
We did like Mrs. Feldman.
She looks like she would have been played by Betty White if the movie was made now.
Her eyeballs weren't big enough.
Yeah, her face. Well, because she's old and her face is kind
No,
of.
no, Marty Feldman, the actor, he had like massive
Yeah,
eyeballs.
because he had that endocrine disease.
Yeah, but she should have had them. Like she should have put like, I don't know, like ping pong balls over her eyes and that have little dots on
The
them.
poor ancient.
But that would make her
actress.
Zed's mom.
That's true. So anyway, that was Police Academy 4. You saw it here live.
Next time, Operation Miami Beach, featuring
Yeah.
Renee Auberjonois,
Nah.
and featuring a member of the cast of Memory Run.
Memory Run.